3, 2, 1. There we go. That works.
Simultaneous.
Indeed.
Yeah.
How's it going, people?
Good afternoon. As you can see, we're filming in the daylight.
I know, it's crazy.
It's
not
a
used to this.
rarity, yeah.
It's like, wow, this is what the sun looks like.
Yeah, and we're going to talk today about the SY-1.
Indeed.
Yeah, and
we're probably the last people on YouTube to be talking about this pedal. But
so due to this, if you want basically a straightforward demo of all the different sounds, stop watching us and go elsewhere.
Yeah,
because we can't be bothered to do that. Because there's just so many of those kind of videos already. So we're just going to do like a kind of a sound that we kind of like
an overview,
of just kind of how to get the best out of it, and just a few different bits and pieces that we enjoy from this pedal.
Yep.
And Phil is sporting a very nice pink guitar.
I am.
Yeah.
Very much in line with the pink pedal that we demoed
on
the last video.
Yeah. Missed a trick there, didn't we?
I know. I think I'm revealing something about myself. My favourite colour choices.
Yeah.
I do like. There should be more pink pedals and pink gear in general. I think it's like it's an underrated colour in the gear world.
So I agree.
Right. So
let's go.
Let's bass tone. Not that it matters much in this pedal, but
I should probably. That's nice, man. I should probably add that I'm not super familiar with this pedal. I've just kind of had a bit of a play around with it over the last few weeks. But there is some good stuff in here that I really enjoy. So
yeah, I agree.
So where are you on?
I'm on.
Now that is a pretty awesome sound, I'm sure you would agree. However, what would make it more awesome was if you were able to have a tap tempo.
What?
Yeah, because if you could get that in line with your drummer.
You're always talking about tap tempos. You are. It's like your tap tempo.
I love it. I'm just obsessed with. I want all pedals. I want my distortions. I want my distortions to have.
I couldn't care less about tap tempo.
Reverbs need tap tempo.
I think the rest of the band should be playing at my tempo. Why have I got to be the one to adjust?
Yeah. So if you just buy the pedal on its own, it doesn't actually have a tap tempo, which isn't very useful for some of these more percussive type settings. But if you have a dual foot switch.
Modelled here,
which we have here, you can actually get a tap tempo.
That's amazing.
Out of it. It's a bit of a. I might get this wrong, but
okay,
so if you start playing.
That's amazing.
That's incredibly useful. I'm sure you would agree. And then with the other foot switch, so you.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah, this then acts as the hold function.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so the hold.
So rather than having to hold down the pedal
and wait a fraction of a second for it to register that that's what you're doing.
Yeah, you can. Well, once you've got it sort of set up, I think it's still kind of you have to wait a little. Go play a different note now.
That's awesome. That's like
if you just want to kill it, you just play nothing and press it again. And then...
So that's like a freeze like pedal then, like
Yeah,
or
basically, yeah.
Super Ego or something.
Yeah, and
That's ace. I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, and that works on all the settings. Basically, every sound you can use it as a kind of a freeze, which is really, really, really useful.
I'm gonna have to get one of these.
Yeah,
I mean, I've already got the SY-1.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna have to get. I've got one of these foot switches as well for like my DD8.
Yeah, well, that's why I bought this originally.
But I've only ever used it with the DD8. I never even thought for once to try it with my SY-1. Man, am I an idiot?
So the freeze kind of function works on all the settings. The tap tempo doesn't work on all the settings because obviously you don't need it on everything. Something
percussive and rhythmic like that effect though. Definitely.
But then what that left-hand button turns into on like a pad.
Yeah.
It turns into like a kind of an octave, sort of like a pitch.
No.
Sort of, yeah. So
what?
Hang on, if we
just when I thought Boss had crammed enough stuff.
So if you play something now. Oh, that's not a very good.
It's a very low
example.
Like try 3 octaves down or
try,
something.
Try something again. Oh, that's better.
Does it hold when you hold it down?
And then when you let it go.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. I really like that.
Yeah. So it's not very loud though, is it?
No.
So if you play like a chord or something now, like so we've frozen that, and you can pitch down what you've frozen.
That's ace. But I can't play over the top of it though.
Well, you can
unless you turn the effect back, the direct volume up.
So go on.
It's amazing.
It's so useful.
I know. There's so many ways you could use that.
Which then leads me to the other thing which I wanted to mention, which I tried out practice the other day with Jack, the ginger lad who plays the drums.
Yes.
So we met up and had a little jam the other week, and this pedal came in really useful because you can actually send the guitar signal to one amp and the pedal signal to another amp.
Okay.
So you can be sort of like playing a pad underneath what you're playing as like a lead over the top.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So essentially you become the band's keyboard player as well.
That's just amazing.
Yeah. It's a bit fiddly because you've got to sort of like make sure you're freezing the right note. So if you kind of like freeze like the root note and then sort of play over it, then freeze the next root note, and it's kind of a nightmare to try and do that and sing as well. But it is doable.
My Super Ego is very, very similar to this, and I love it to pieces. It does seem to me that the Super Ego is an easier to use version or easier to use way of achieving a similar kind of thing.
Probably,
But the fact that this can do it,
yeah,
means that the Super Ego is quite a big pedal. Considering like that, it's bigger than that.
yeah.
And the fact that you could, if you already had one of these and you wanted to buy a Super Ego, you wouldn't need to buy anything other than just basically this foot switch.
Yeah.
Buy this little Mosky foot switch, and you're not using up that much more room on your board, and you can still basically have Super Ego type things
going on, and it's totally fine.
That's amazing. Really cool. I'm definitely going to have to get one.
So yeah, that's kind of the best way I've found to use it at the moment. Is
Another question.
Go on.
Just thought of. Obviously, that's a TRS cable.
Yes.
Going into that.
Yeah.
That lets you use both functions on the foot switch.
Yeah, if you just use a normal.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you just use, like, say, a tap tempo foot switch, like a tiny little, one foot switch kind of box to plug in, like just a mono cable.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work on either function.
No, it doesn't work on the tap tempo. It just becomes the whole.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, which of the two functions does a single foot switch?
Well, I haven't tried it with a single foot switch, but I tried it with just a standard cable to see.
Okay, I imagine that would be the same deal. Probably.
It just kind of defaults to the.
I suppose it depends how it's wired.
I don't know. I imagine it would though, because the hold.
It's inside the pedal, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. So they've obviously kind of emphasised that a bit more.
Which is weird because it already caters for that on the thing. Like there's nothing on here for tap tempo.
No.
You would think if it was going to cater for anything.
You would think
via the external switch that it would be tap tempo.
Yeah,
so tap tempo for the foot switch, and then you can use the hold function without that.
Yeah, you would think, but I mean, I could be totally.
I'm nitpicking slightly.
I could be totally wrong. But that's just what happened when I tried it.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, and of course, you can use it with an expression pedal as well. Although I didn't really find that to be particularly useful.
Mm-hmm. I just thought, what if you had a TRS cable plug? You could have a TRS cable plugged into, like, maybe if you're really, really keen to have somebody make you a tap tempo foot switch, but that sent the signal out via, whichever ring it is. That actually has the tempo function.
You could just have a TRS cable, and then you just the one ring, but like further down.
Get them to make you a cable. Not only can you make me this, can you just make me a cable with a ring that's like halfway up the thing?
Yeah, that'd probably work.
Just to access that function. But no, if you did it'd be the easier way around to just have a TRS cable and then have it like specially made so that it sent the signal on this part of the plug.
But to be honest, you might as well just use the dual foot switch because it means you don't have to worry about where you put it on your board.
Does the hold function on the pedal still work?
Yeah, it still works.
So you can use either.
You can use either.
So you could.
But the good thing is you don't necessarily have to then have it at the front of your board to reach it.
Because you could just have this mounted like sideways, like at the side of your pedal.
Yeah, potentially.
If you literally only wanted to use like one function or the other.
Yeah.
Which is probably how I would use it. I think if it was me, I'd probably have it mounted sideways, and then you've got like the tap tempo, in front of you, and then you can use the actual pedal if you want to freeze it.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's very cool. What else has this pedal got that we're going to gloss over?
We're going to gloss over?
Are we going to gloss over any of the other stuff and get to like something else on the pedal, or pretty much?
That was pretty much all I had to say about it myself. It was more just like the hidden features.
Yeah, that's a pretty well hidden feature. I mean, you can plug in an expression pedal as well, can't you, into this? I've done that before with mine.
Yeah, that was okay. I didn't find that to be amazing, but I found this to be much more useful.
Cool.
To be honest, but I guess it depends what you're after. Really,
exactly. I mean, with like the pitch stuff, you can obviously get some like whammy style.
I've got an expression pedal just on the shelf.
Aha! I noticed.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have one as well. I brought mine in case.
Let's try it.
I forgot you had one as well. Yeah. Well, mine's already got a cable plugged into it, so it'd be quicker to just whack.
Oh, you know what that sounds like?
What?
Who's a big baby?
Yeah,
by the white stripes. Yeah.
Oh, how do you play that now?
I don't know.
It's probably like 5 people that actually know that song. It's a really weird one.
Yeah, it's like most of the songs that we randomly mention on this. It's like, we should make a playlist, actually. I should go through all the videos and make a playlist of all the random songs where I've gone, oh, you know what that reminds me of?
I know.
Right. Yeah, that would be quite good.
That's
actually.
the tone from that obscure song that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah. We're so cool. That's what it is.
Whoa. I was not expecting that.
Well, I take it all back. The expression pedal is really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame you can't have both, actually.
I was just going to say it's annoying that you can't have both inputs doing different things.
There's got to be a way.
I wonder if you could have...
Or is this boss's ploy to get you to buy the SY-500?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or just buy 2 of them. Be cheaper.
Yeah, probably.
Be cheaper to buy 2 of these and have expression in one and then foot switch in the other.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say you can get... There's an expressionator pedal made by Mission Engineering, which is very expensive for some weird reason. But it basically lets you control multiple pedals with a single expression pedal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can have one expression pedal plugged into like one input, but then there's like 3 other outputs. So you can send the 3 outputs to a different expression input.
Because Boss do a dual expression pedal, don't they? Where you can control 2.
I've been after one of them. That's the EV30.
Yeah.
So I've been looking for this for a while, like I already know what it's called. Yeah, Boss.
Yeah, I was after one as well for a while,
really?
And then I thought, nah.
Yeah, they go for quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
It's like they're quite rare, or they don't crop up very often. Maybe because they're so good, people don't want to sell them.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, I've been after one of those. That's an alternate way round of doing it. But I was thinking, if you got the expressionator, you wouldn't necessarily have to plug in an expression pedal. You could plug in, or you could use it in reverse. So you could have one pedal as like an input, and then have 3 different ways of controlling it.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent, thinking this through, like how you can make it work. But
no, that's a good idea. Yeah,
there are ways around, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's got to be, hasn't there? But there you go. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with this video, really. Was
Very
just
cool.
Sort of just show some of the hidden features. You know, that most other demos are going to sort of focus on the sounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, because the sounds of the pedal is what you all want to hear.
Exactly.
But because we're better than all other channels. We thought we'd do something different and talk through most of the video.
Yeah, what you don't want is a 20-minute long video about this pedal. That's what you don't want. So we wanted to make sure that we definitely didn't make a 20-minute long video about this pedal, because there are just so many already out there. But no, we'll make a nice, short video.
I don't know how long this has been going on.
20 minutes. Anyway, yeah, it's a great pedal and it can do a hell of a lot. So get one.
Yeah, you bought one, didn't you?
I did,
and then I bought one.
Yeah,
I was so impressed.
And now it's your turn.
Yeah,
so,
and it's your turn to make a video.
Yeah, 20 minutes long, preferably.
Yeah. Where you cycle through all of the sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like 121 in total.
What, videos?
Probably more than that. No, the effects.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We would literally be here all day.
And almost all of them sound amazing. So it's like picking the one that you want it to do is the hard part.
Those sort of percussive ones are my favourite. Or like some of the pads.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But we're not going to show you them.
No.
Go and watch another video.
Yeah, we're not even going to link any others in the description either, so you've got to look for them yourself.
Yeah. Did you do one?
I did do one. You can watch that if you want.
Yeah. on our sister channel. Your sister
Jealous.
channel. Yeah. Well, that pedal show is our. That pedal show is our.
You never come on my channel. I have to do it on my own. To be fair, you do lend me quite a few pedals that I can use on that channel. So to be fair,
there you go.
If anyone has as much of a claim to share the rights, as...
we're peeling back the wizard's sleeve here. And,
oh dear.
Yeah, and
so much wrong imagery.
Yeah,
is in my mind right now.
We're just displaying openly all the underlying tension and hatred that there actually is between us. The huge rivalry between our channels.
Yeah. 14 months this has built up on the surface while we've been like not filming anything for our channel. And it's just...
all the resentment's coming out now.
Yeah.
And we should probably wrap it up actually.
I think we probably should. Maybe 25 minutes.
We've spent so long just talking rubbish.
Yeah, but that's our niche. Yeah. That's our area. That's what we're good at.
That is what you all come for, after all.
Yeah.
So enjoy us mostly talking about this pedal and not really playing it.
I don't think you should even cut to the other camera. I think this whole video should just literally be our faces talking about it,
talking about how great it is.
Yeah, and maybe edit out all mention of what it actually is.
Just beep it.
Yeah. And just like
cut to it but blur it.
It's this hypothetical pedal we're trying out, but it's off screen that you don't know what it is, and it's just amazing. More demos should be like that.
Yeah. I think that's really a unique selling point.
Yeah, only talking demos.
Yeah.
It's the future. Anyway,
goodbye everybody.
Take care. Bye.